This tutorial describes making simple selections. The selection cursor is the one that's used to make selections, and if you click with the left button in empty space, it selects everything. If you click with the right button in empty space, it deselects everything. To select an individual atom, you click on the atom, and you can click on subsequent atoms, and it accumulates those selections, provided that multiple selections is used here. If you do not have multiple selections, then when you first select an atom, fine, and you select the second one, it deletes the first selection. So that generally is not what you want to do, although you might. In general, what you probably want to do is to have multiple selections enabled and accumulate selections. So when you select one atom, it tells you on the status line about that atom. It tells you the coordinates x, y, z in molecular coordinate space for that atom. When you select two atoms constitute a bond if they are joined, or you can select two atoms that are not joined, and whenever you select two atoms, it tells you the distance between those two atoms on the status line. When you select three atoms, you can select 1, 2, and 3, and you get an angle, and it tells you that angle. In this case, it's the tetrahedral angle, 109 degrees. Alternatively, you can drag between the two to select the angle. Finally, a torsion angle is a 4-atom selection, 1, 2, 3, 4, and those 4 atoms form a torsion, and that particular angle is 60 degrees or minus 60 degrees. And again, a shortcut for doing that is just to drag between the two ends to select a torsion. This is an example of a generic operation. That is, you can drag from any two atoms in the workspace, and it will choose a path between those two atoms to select. A 5-atom selection has no particular meaning generally, but 1 atom, 2 atom, 3 atom, 4 atom selections are important selections. So those are the current selections, and the status line tells you about those selections.